How's it going, folks? We're out here in Arizona right now doing some javelina hunting. If you guys don't know what a javelina is, they're not a very big animal, but they look like a pig. They're pretty mean looking too. They got big old tusks, and if we're not careful, one might come up and gouge us pretty good. So it's almost a dangerous game in a way. We're going at them with our bows. It's a little tradition of ours to start the year off with a javelina hunt. Let's get it. We got Senior behind the camera right now.
All camoed up, got cameras, got the bows. Beautiful weather. Let's go get them.
This is my hunting pack right here. And we got our bows, a bunch of arrows nice and ready. We're gonna be doing a nice little hike right now. Let's see if we can get on some javelina. It's go time.
Hey, last time I got to shoot first, you did second, so this time you'll shoot first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and then you'll call them in and
alright,
they'll come into me.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, look at these little hobby tracks. Look how small they are right there, showing the base of my boot. Tiny, tiny little thing.
There's quail everywhere.
Everywhere, it's ridiculous. There's also fox tracks everywhere. We're gonna give this valley a quick shot.
When you called, we saw movement.
Well, that did the opposite of what it was supposed to. If we would have just kept hiking, we would have found them.
There's like 20 of them.
There's like 20 of them running away. Because if you're too far, it's, oh, we're getting away from that. But if you're on top of them, they gotta fight you, right?
Yeah. Alright, you ready to move in slow?
Yeah, we're gonna have to start moving.
We missed them, guys. Day one, first morning, we're on them. But they really are pretty sneaky. And they're fast. Once they know that you're on their tail, they don't stop. They just go. That's the mess they make.
They must like this tree, huh? Or bush. They chewed it up.
Well, that was a good session.
We got on them. What else can we say? We got probably 40 yards. Oh, Senior had a clear view of them, and I didn't. So, didn't get a flinging arrow, but close call, that's for sure. We knew right where they're gonna be. First morning and saw probably 20 to 30.
Let's go make camp somewhere. We're packed up, getting out of this area. It's a pretty rough area. Straight for a second, go ahead, straight. Now cut. Made it right, sir.
Where you going?
Wherever the javelina are. The javelinas.
Welcome to Javelina Camp 2025.
All right, we're about to get down with the tuna. Camp looks good. We've got the bows zeroed in. Everything looks good.
The almost cold ones.
The mountains aren't blue. Come on.
They're light blue. They're not dark blue.
There we go. Look at that beautifulness. I can't see anything unless it's about 10 inches away now.
Really?
My eyes are getting bad. Wow.
Happens. Look at that.
I guess I'm 45 years old. Has to come sometime. Oh, shoot.
Good bite right there. 10 out of 10.
It gets dark at what, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, probably about 5 o'clock, and you're almost pitch black out here, so.
And then the javelinas don't move to about 9 or 10 because they freeze. They got really thin skin.
Yeah, they don't like getting up too early.
So we're going to be sleeping for over 10 hours.
Perfect.
We're approaching our 10th year for Sin City. We actually started in May 2015. 10 years. Jeez, you should be halfway to retirement with the job, Artie.
Yeah.
You've been here since day one. Put it down in the comments. We appreciate you guys. All right, so Adrian's over here glassing from camp. Maybe he'll see one. We'll run up to him and get some back straps tonight. All right, guys, this is it. Real simple, kind of roughing it. Got my side, got his side. Real easy.
It's a little bit small of a tent, to be honest. I don't even know where we got this tent, but it's small. But we're making it work. We got 2 cots in here somehow and sleeping bags. Got a little heater running. You know what's awesome about javelina is you don't gotta wake up with the sun. You could sleep in an hour or 2 before you get out there because they don't get up with the sun. So.
Slept pretty good last night. It's time to get moving. Try to make it happen.
Man, that was a miserable night. Did you sleep good?
I was all right. It wasn't the best. It was, what, 13 hours? Almost 14?
Yeah, super long nights. And we don't got nothing to do out here but sit in the tent. We didn't bring no firewood or nothing, but it's about time the sun's come up. Now it's time to go ahead and get to a couple spots we had planned out and see if we could spot a javelina. Put an arrow right through them, throw them on our backs, and get out of here.
There's a truck. Sweet.
Little 3-point. Yeah, pretty cool. Last thing I expected to find out here. We don't see any deer out here.
So right there where we found that shed, we were just walking around that same area. Look what we got here. We got a javelina skull.
It's a small one.
That's pretty cool.
Look at that. We found someone else's old arrow.
What is that, a moth? Don't touch cactus. Been about 6 days since we've been over here. We came for a few days, went to Monterey, we're back. Let's get back on, right back on our truck.
Look at that. That's how you know we're getting close. So we walked a good ways back in this area where there's a ton of water, and we're seeing tracks literally everywhere. We're seeing fresh sign everywhere. A lot of sign that the pigs are in here, but no pigs yet. So we're gonna keep looking, keep hiking, and see if we can get lucky. I feel like javelina's mainly like a game of luck. You pick up your binos and they just happen to be in the open, or turn a corner and they're there. But other than that, I mean, they're hard guys to find because I know there's a lot in here. There's a lot of tracks. A lot of water and a lot of food, so they're in here. Just can't find them. Yeah, so I was hitting my call and Senior spotted some pigs a couple 100 yards away. So we're gonna move up to a vantage point and see if we can spot them before we move in.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful stock.
That was pretty cool, huh?
Heck yeah, let's go. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was cool.
I had you all on film rolling over here too as well.
Did you? Did you get the shot and everything?
Everything. It was cool.
Yep. That was neat. I wonder if we jump up here really quick too, if we can call down one of the other ones. Maybe if I just rip the call, maybe they'll run down.
Yeah.
One reason why we like to call is even if they don't come running in on these big slopes, a lot of times you can see them kind of just get up and look around.
Oh, yeah. That's all good. We don't need to call another one in. We appreciate that. We got one.
Yeah, well, I don't for the life of me know where those other ones went. What's weird about the one that I shot, when I was watching it, it almost looked like it was looking for the other ones, you know? He went all the way up there, and then I could see him smelling around, and then he went all the way around and down. Well, that was awesome experience. You know, something about archery hunting that we always say it's more challenging. It's a little bit more difficult. Like last time when we saw a really big herd of javelina, or sounder, I don't really know what people call them, so comment that down below. But when we saw a big group of javelina, they were all about 100, 150 yards away. We had some at 40 yards and never got a shot at them. But that's just the thing, it's more difficult and it's more personal, you know. What's crazy is when you start getting in that close to these things, you're starting to hear it breathe, and you can hear it like digging up roots and stuff. So it's a lot more connected. That's why, in a way, I like to do it. It gives like a very fair chase element to me, because we have a lot of rifles that we could shoot super long distance with, but to me it's just I like the challenge of trying to get one with the arrow
Up close and personal.
It's a lot more personal, and then you're more connected to what you shot in a way, I feel like, because if I shoot something 500 yards away, I don't get that same rush, you know. So before you say what you're gonna say, I was gonna say next year you're first at bat. You let me first. I feel bad that you're not gonna get to shoot one this trip, but
it's all good.
Yep. So next year you're first at bat, and then should be cool. I like javelina hunting though. There's something about these animals that I really respect, because what's weird is they're super hard to find. These guys are hard to find, but when you find them, they're a blast to hunt. That's why I love hunting them in a way, you know. It's like a really rewarding feeling.
I like that onyx, 2.6 miles.
Really? And that was, you started at the back.
I started it in the back.
So we probably hiked 4 miles then today.
Yeah, 4 miles, and we got them, and we're doing a big circle. It's about a mile back to the truck. So
yep.
Let's go get this thing chopped up.
Yeah, it's hot today, so we gotta chop it up real quick.
This is rough country out here, man. Scraped the heck out of my leg with some needles.
Here's an old one. Yeah, I'll show the other side. This is my finishing shot.
Oh, right in the heart. Well, those of you that don't know, this is what we call a javelina. These little guys are running out here in the desert. Look at how sharp those teeth are. That is crazy.
No joke.
Yep.
This one's actually probably the smallest one that I've ever shot, to be honest. I've gotten a lot bigger javelina before, because they get pretty big in this area. But can't complain about that right there. It's a nice old one. When you see a nice mature animal of anything you harvest, you can be proud for that, for sure. With javelina, it's kind of hard to tell, because you can't differentiate the gender or really the age of a javelina just by looking at them. You know, you might be able to a little bit when you look at a lot of them. Like obviously the boar's gonna be a little bit bigger and meaner looking, but it's always a goal of ours as hunters to target a very mature one of whatever you're hunting in order to do a good representation. And obviously that's part of conservation, you know what I mean? Some of these animals here, actually all animals in the wild, they don't have a very pretty death naturally. So when we go out here and we hunt, we try our best to give them a very ethical, clean arrow, and you know, it doesn't always work. So if you get into hunting and you start hunting and stuff, and you know, bad shots are made or whatever, it's part of the game. But the alternative way that this animal would pass without us out here hunting it is either by starvation, because their teeth will grind down so low that they can no longer eat, disease, because they get so old they kind of get diseases and they die slow and miserable again, or they get ripped apart by coyotes or something. So it's about as best a job as we can do. We respect this animal. It's gonna go home, be cooked up. Long hard peck out.
It's a long hike out. I just got a whiff of the javelina.
I smell like straight javelina, but I was using Slick Trick Magnums, and they're way too big of a broadhead. I think I clipped the back of his lungs and gutted him a little bit, and they just tore him up. Won't do that again. Well, successful hunt. Can't complain about that. It was a lot of work though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to get the heck out of here.